There's a piece of this that's like, is this the wrong time? Good morning, Walter. Good morning. Good morning, Frankie. Good morning. Hi, baby. Mama's gonna go for a little hike, okay? I've been thinking about doing a marathon for, I don't know, off and on for like 10 years. And I think I waver between being like, I have absolutely no desire to do that, and people who do that are crazy, and like, this is the only thing I want. I just want to complete a marathon. Honestly, I think a lot of the like calling people who do it crazy or like being like weird about it is fear, my own insecurity about it. It is a commitment. And as someone in a larger body who is somewhat out of shape right now and facing both physical and mental challenges, there's a piece of this that's like, is this the wrong time? But I don't think there's going to be a right time necessarily. So if this is it, if this is something that I want, I'm going to try. Today I am hiking in the back of our property. It is, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This beautiful family of deer just like passed me. I wonder, they crossed over a creek up here. There they go. Missed him today. Anyway, it is about, I think we're gonna hit freezing today, but it has been pretty cold. It actually feels warmer up here than it does down by my house. A lot of protection from the wind from the trees. But I'm doing this today because January for me has been all about meeting myself where I am and committing to movement consistently again. Ever since we took in our foster baby in 2023, I think that has definitely been a challenge for me. I don't necessarily feel bad about myself for that reason. Obviously, we've had a lot of things going on, and a little one that needed me in a way that, you know, I've never been needed before. And I am proud of what we've done the past couple of years. But I'm ready to like commit to myself in this way that I know makes me a stronger person, not just for myself, but for my family as well. And you're like, but Katie, do you really need to do a marathon to do that? And the answer is no. The marathon is just something that I really want to do. And because I don't know what's going to come at me, I don't know what's happening in life, I don't know what's next, it feels like I'm either going to try or I'm not, and I'm just leaning in to try. I think ever since I did my 22 hard things in 2022, my mental health has been in a much better spot. Not to say that it's been like all roses, and I feel like I share that journey. But I'm in a much better space of being able to identify like my emotions, I guess. Like if I'm feeling like I can't do something, I have to ask myself, like, is that because you actually think you can't do it, or is it because this, that, or reason? You know, is depression or like low self-esteem making you believe like you're not capable? And I'm getting better at finding that like line. And I think with the marathon, it has been definitely more of a me in my head about it, not believing that I could do it. And I just think the best way to combat that is to try and go through the process. And I'm in a place now where if I fail at something like this, it doesn't feel like the end of the world. And I think that's a different place than I was at 3 years ago, when I felt like anything I tried and failed at, it meant something about me as a person, if that makes sense. And I don't feel that way anymore. I feel like these are things that I want to do. There are things I want to try. And I know now that the process of attempting them is a lot more powerful than whatever is going to be like at the finish line of whatever I'm doing. And it doesn't just mean physical. Go back down this way and see if I see the deer again. Like, I think there's a family of deer that live up here somewhere. I see tracks all the time. I don't know where they actually go, but I saw them run across the creek and up this cliff. It was so cool. I wish I could get down to the creek. I might try to go there tomorrow. I think the other question, and obviously I think this would be a question for a lot of people, is like, why am I trying to do this at the size that I'm at now? Because wouldn't it make sense that I just focus on losing some weight or getting healthy in a different way before I do something like this? And I think something that I've learned over the past 5 years is that it's really important for me to have a goal in my life outside of my weight. And I think I used to definitely believe that I could not do certain physical things, or more so I didn't deserve to even try them because of my size. And that ain't a life for me. And I think about the kids I have in my life, and if that's the message that I want to send them, I think that it's not. Because I'm slow, and because I'm fat, and because I'm a little out of shape, those things are not mutually exclusive, but I happen to be out of shape and carrying a lot of extra weight right now for my body. Not something my body's not necessarily used to, but it just means the commitment of the marathon is more intense from a certain perspective, mostly from a time perspective. I'm so slow that everything takes me a lot longer. And I also am cognizant of, and have learned over the years, training for things in a larger body, that I have to treat my body with respect through this. And I can't just I can't jeopardize my body and my well-being to complete this goal, if that makes sense. And one of the main ways that I can protect myself and take care of myself is to actually follow a plan. I think it's really easy for people to be like, listen to your body. I'm gonna tell you, until I trained for triathlons, I had no idea what that meant. People were like, listen to your body, and I'm like, she's not speaking, But then just from training, I learned okay, if I do this amount of work on this day and I recover this day, this is what my body feels like. Or if I choose to skip recovery day, this is what my body feels like, and this is how it performs if I do that. And that's a very powerful thing to learn, and I think it's easy for people to say, listen to your body, but I think you have to actually have experiences, with your body before you do that. And it just takes a lot of learning, and I'm going to learn so much this year. I'm not even ready. It's so beautiful out here, though. I don't know what's in store for me in this life, and all I have is right now. And right now, I want to do this. And something that I do now that I didn't do for myself several years ago is give myself permission to change my mind. And last year I was saying, I will never run a marathon. And this year I'm like, I'm gonna try, Never say never. Right, I see my house through the trees. It's time to go give the goats some hay and do the rest of this day. Thanks for watching. I hope you'll join me for this ride, and I'll see you next time.